Thanks for tuning into the video on self-love. I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're watching it because you're in a growth mode. Maybe you feel good and you want to feel even better, or maybe you're not feeling so great and you're trying to find a way out of that and find some techniques to help you feel really good. I know sometimes when you're feeling crappy, it can feel like you're never going to feel good. I know, I've been there. There are things you can learn to help you feel better. So what gets in our way? Why don't we feel good? Is it toxic marketing? Is it media? Is it my ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend? Or is it what I think about all of those things? Is it my belief that those things are important and those things are more valid than I am? In our culture, we really value physical wellness. We value going to the gym, eating healthy, having a healthy looking body, but we don't value and promote mental wellness. We don't promote mental exercise and training your thoughts and training your brain to have the thoughts and feelings that will benefit you and actually bring you happiness. Years ago, I had no idea that the thoughts that I thought would actually create my feelings and help me to be happy or help me to be unhappy. Before I realized that my thoughts created my feelings, I would say whatever came to my mind. I would say, oh, I'm just really blunt, or I just say it like it is. Well, I did, but I didn't feel good. There was nothing feeling good inside me. I was never complimenting anybody saying, I'm just really blunt. That dress looks amazing on you. That didn't come out. But when I learned to edit myself and to make sure that what I said was kind and useful and necessary, my life changed. My world changed. I changed. At first, you don't really know what to say. When I was used to being very blunt, and then I was trying to learn to edit my behavior and edit what I say, not because I didn't want to express my feelings, but because I wanted to express my feelings in a more productive way. I knew what I shouldn't say, but I didn't necessarily know what I should say instead. So we had moments with my boyfriend at the time when we would get into an argument and he's like, you just don't say anything when we're mad, when we're fighting. And I was like, I have nothing positive to say. So it took a little while, but after a while I did learn more constructive ways to express myself. So at first, kind of feels like a lie. Kind of feels like I'm not really being honest when I say, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a mom that's really successful at communication. And the only time I can feel critical of myself is when I'm comparing myself to somebody else. And I'm comparing myself to something else. And I'm saying, well, I should have this, and I should be skinnier, and I should be taller, and I should be this, and I should be that. Be aware of what we're saying to each other and what you're saying to yourself. Anytime you're saying should, ought to, really need to, it's not really you. It's somebody else's ideas being put upon you. If I'm saying, oh, I really should go to the gym, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't. Not today. I want to go to the beach today. I'm not saying there's not a place for the gym, but what I'm saying is be aware of what you're saying, because your verbiage and your language says a lot about you. And your verbiage and your language creates your world. If I'm saying, because I came from kind of a toxic background, if I say I'm a survivor, that's a completely different feeling than I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a healer and I'm a teacher. I get a completely different feeling. For a while, I got strength out of the feeling of saying I'm a survivor. Now, I don't feel that that's as expansive as I want to be, so I say I'm a teacher, healer, and caregiver. I'm a mom. I'm so many more things than just a survivor. If I'm feeling critical of my body, that's not me. That's somebody else's judgment of me. I don't need to hold that. Sometimes when you're trying to train your brain to do something new, it feels like a lie. So I always say thoughts are like they take the path of least resistance. So if you spend 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years thinking thoughts in a certain way, you've built up really strong neural pathways. And it's easy to have those thoughts. It's easy to think, I'm fat. It's easy to think, I'm unattractive. It's easy to think, I'm not worthy. But you can actually change those thoughts. It just takes a little bit of work. You just have to keep telling yourself. And you say it out loud. I am worthy. I am gorgeous. I am enough. And if you keep saying it enough and keep building up the other neural pathways, eventually